And finally, after 200 years, in a world premiere, we can provide a rational geometric explanation for the classic shape of the magnetic field. I recommend staying until the very end, because the explanation behind this is truly astonishing. So, let's start with what we already know, so we can develop the reasoning in a smoother and more intuitive way. As many of you know, if we sprinkle iron filings around a magnet, this familiar pattern appears. This happens because the iron particles become magnetized and begin to behave like tiny magnets themselves. In fact, the lines that form are so sharp and well-defined because the particles repel one another, as their magnetization tends to align in the same direction. To understand this more clearly, let's look at what happens with a single magnet. Watch this. Even a single magnet produces the same pattern when it is rotated around another magnet. And the same effect appears at different distances as well. In other words, we obtain essentially the same representation that iron filings provide. We can even repeat this experiment using many magnets. And once again, there it is, the same overall structure. Here too, we can observe repulsion between the magnets that form these concentric crowns. But here it is again, this time with larger ferromagnetic material. Take a look at this beautiful demonstration of the very same principle behind iron filings, just on a larger scale, courtesy of the channel Micray. As you can see, all the nails have become magnetized in the same direction, creating a clear repulsive interaction between them. In fact, they almost seem connected together. Move a single nail, and the entire structure responds. We'll come back to this demonstration later because it provides a remarkably clear piece of evidence for another important principle. And so these experiments have always led us to believe that the magnetic field truly has this shape. After all, if every method we use consistently produces the same result, then the field itself must look like that, right? Absolutely not. In reality, this representation may be the very thing that has been misleading us all along. Now, be careful. We're not saying that this pattern has no value. Quite the opposite. It remains extremely useful in many contexts. If we're dealing with mathematics, for example, this representation is still an excellent way to visualize the solutions of Maxwell's equations. But if our goal is to understand the actual geometry of the magnetic field, especially in 3 dimensions, then we need to stop looking at this pattern and start looking at these structures instead. Here they are. The true geometries of the magnetic field. And no, this is not the part where a typical science channel suddenly jumps into a vague quantum explanation. No. These are the actual 3-dimensional shapes of the magnetic field, measured and reconstructed directly around real magnets with remarkable detail. This is the recent discovery of Marcio Salcuni, presented to the public through these videos for the very first time. The research has been published as open access on Zenodo and can be downloaded free of charge, allowing anyone to explore and become familiar with these unusual geometries, even outside the context of quantum mechanics. The link is in the description. And by now, it should be clear that this is not your average YouTube science video. These geometries come directly from real measurements in our macroscopic world. And remarkably, they match the same shapes found in atoms, known in quantum mechanics as atomic orbitals, which Marcio has chosen to call magnetic orbitals, for the sake of scientific consistency. And we are not talking about a superficial resemblance based on a couple of similar-looking forms. No. Marcio has managed to identify the entire set, the complete hydrogen atom family of shapes. To give you a concrete example, all the orbital structures shown on Wikipedia when searching for atomic orbitals have been reproduced. And they match, even in full three-dimensional form. And if you want a quick summary of this discovery, you can watch the video linked in the description. But here's where it gets even more interesting. We can actually begin to explain why these are the same shapes as those of the hydrogen atom, a magnet as a fundamental field system. The hydrogen atom represents the simplest quantum system, consisting of a single electron bound to a proton in a central potential. Similarly, an axially magnetized magnet represents one of the simplest and most stable field generators in the macroscopic world. Its axial geometry, together with its polar symmetries, generates a field structure in 3 dimensions that closely mirrors the shape of hydrogen wave functions. The key difference is that here we are dealing with directly measurable physical fields, not probability densities. And all of this emerges from the same underlying mathematical foundation, spherical harmonics. This is absolutely extraordinary. And now comes the exciting part. How do we reconcile this shape with all the others we've seen? The answer is surprisingly elegant. You need to know that Marcio's work is built on 2 key elements: magnet-magnet interaction and fixed angle measurement. It is precisely by combining these 2 conditions that he has been able to identify the full range of geometries. So what does this actually mean? Let's break it down. When 2 magnets interact along the same axis of magnetization, we obtain one specific structure. An important clarification here: these are not polarities in the simplified sense, but interaction-based geometries. A single structure represents the combined effect of both magnetic fields interacting together. It is not something you assign to one magnet or the other. If anything, you can place it between them to visualize the interaction region more clearly. Now, if the interaction is rotated so that the magnets are perpendicular to each other, the geometry changes completely, and a different structure emerges. Quite striking, isn't it? But this is exactly what has been consistently observed and demonstrated across many experiments on this channel. To give a clearer picture, here is the sequence of shapes obtained by varying the relative orientation between the magnets, including measurements taken at a 45-degree angle. These representations are shown in 2D for clarity, but keep in mind that everything ultimately exists in 3 dimensions. And Marcio did not stop at software visualizations. These geometries have been physically reconstructed as real-world sculptures based directly on experimental measurements taken at different distances. And one important note: if something is still unclear at this point, it is worth exploring the other videos, because there is a significant amount of information to process, and it is not possible to repeat everything in every single video. However, questions are always welcome in the comments, and responses are usually provided whenever possible. And so we now have these 3 geometries, and we also know how to apply them depending on the interaction angle. By superimposing these geometries at the exact points where the same magnet-magnet or iron-magnet interactions occur, we can now understand not only the resulting pattern, but also what it is actually made of. What we have always considered to be the magnetic field pattern is, in reality, the combination of multiple atomic scale geometries that appear through specific interaction angles between individual magnets. For example, here, symmetrically on both sides, we observe an interaction aligned along parallel axes, producing this specific geometry. Here instead, again on both sides, the interaction is perpendicular, leading to a different structure. And between these 2, we can place the 45-degree geometry as a transitional state. Of course, a more precise approach would involve mapping interactions at every possible angle, but even this simplified set is already highly revealing. And as you can see, as the interaction angle changes, the geometry evolves continuously. And to have a kind of reference guide for what happens at every single point around the magnet, we can summarize everything with 2 simple diagrams. The first considers only the field lines relative to one another. Since they remain parallel and mutually repulsive, they give rise to this type of geometric interaction. The second considers each field line relative to the magnet itself. This produces a continuously evolving set of geometric interactions with an attractive region always oriented toward the magnet. Of course, these are only simplified summary diagrams. Keep in mind that each geometric figure shown here should be interpreted individually and proportionally to the magnetic field, exactly as we explained earlier. This is the real meaning behind a pattern that has accompanied us for over 200 years. And now that we see it from this perspective, it is no longer just a pattern. It becomes something far richer, from the underlying geometry of the field to entirely new ways of interpreting it. From now on, in physics textbooks, it would make far more sense to find these orbital geometries, because not only do they literally allow us to see how the magnetic field develops in 3 dimensions, they also explain perfectly how it works and how to use it, almost with a single glance. But do you know something? A high-quality printed edition of the research is also available on Amazon, and inside you will not only find all the experiments and interpretations, but also every emerging geometry in high definition, discussed, explained, and ready for consultation, whether for study or for your work. Basically, it is the first 3-dimensional magnetic field almanac in history, and with a sci-fi cover that looks absolutely out of this world. And yes, it is also a great way to support Marcio's work. Thank you, my friends. In the book, though, there is much more. Because even if the underlying roots are the same, and these shapes can also emerge from Maxwell's equations when applying Marcio's method, meaning by isolating the angular components of dipole-dipole interactions, the question still remains. Doesn't this feel like an almost too strong coincidence? Same mathematical roots, yes, but here we are talking about all the same identical forms. Do you see what this implies? And so Marcio went further, running experiments with magnetic fields designed to produce a precise match with several key concepts from quantum mechanics, such as entanglement, superposition, and even tunneling and the directionality of molecular bonds. And the results are astonishing, but I don't want to spoil that here. Also, because under each chapter you will find a link to the corresponding experiment video, so you can directly observe what was done in practice and follow the reasoning behind it. Going back to the experiment by Mike Ray, we can now apply these geometries to understand exactly what is happening between the nails, and finally answer the question, what is actually going on here? It looks like the nails are all connected. And in a sense, that is exactly what is happening. Based on the parallel interaction along the magnetization axes, this is the structure forming between the nails. And this becomes a direct example of what Marcio's research describes as topological geometric entanglement. Take a look at the related videos. It's worth it. But wait, there's some extraordinary news. News that we can only share thanks to your support. So first of all, a huge thank you from our entire team. For what? Here's why. We've just launched a mini shop where you can support this channel by grabbing a t-shirt, a hoodie, a mug, and more, all featuring the unmistakable sci-fi inspired geometry of the Quantum Arena logo. Just look at it. Designed for any occasion and made to be worn by men, women, children, and yes, even aliens. Pretty cool, right? And if you want to keep following these magnetic discoveries together with me and Marcio, make sure to like, subscribe, share, activate the notification bell, and most importantly, spread the hype so this important video can reach as many people as possible. Thank you for the support. Greetings from X, your favorite alien scientist.